Hey everyone, Spencer here from Spencer's Collectibles, and today we've got another PSA Returns. I'm going to review over the condition of each card and then give my guess at what grade I think the card should get, and then I'll reveal what a PSA actually gives the card. And then yeah, what I'll do is go over the 4 categories that the graders inspect on each card, which is the centering of the card, the wear of the edges and corners, and also if there's any damages on the surface of the card. So let's get started. First card, let's see, centering, it's thinner on the left, thick on the right, thicker on the top. There is a slight white mark on the top right corner. Surface looks good. Ooh, Blastoise and Piplup. This one's a really cool card. It's definitely not centered. It's thick on the left, thin on the right, thick on the top, and thin on the bottom. But I really like this drawing though. Blastoise and Piplup. Yeah, looking at this, it's probably going to be an 8 because the centering is really off. Let's see. Number 8, like I said. Next card. Thin on the left, thin on the bottom. Thicker on the right and on the top. Corners have slight white marks. Blastoise and Piplup. Full art. This is... This is alternate art, or they're just 2 different cards? Yeah. Wow, 2 different tag team cards for these guys. That's cool. Centering, same thing. It's thinner on the right, thin on the bottom, thick on the left and top. But this one also has that black dot marker. You guys can see that right there. That one I think is just for the factory cutting. So this is really off. So this one, it's actually considered a miscut. So, all right. I'm guessing this is gonna get a near mint 8 also, just like the first one. All right, there you go. Next card. This one's off-centered also, thin on the left, thick on the right, thin on the bottom, thick on the top. Corners look clean, edges look clean. Volcarona Gx. Let's see, it's thick on the left, thin on the right, thick on the top, thin on the bottom. This is gonna be an 8 also. There's no way it's gonna be a 9 or a 10 because it's really off-centered. Right, near mint 8. All right, it is thicker on the left by a little bit and thicker on the bottom. Corners look really clean, edges look really clean. Charizard and Braixen GX, thin on the left, thick on the right, thin on the top, thick on the bottom. Surface-wise, condition of edges, corners look perfect to me. Only centering is the only issue. Sometimes centering PSA is pretty lenient on, so this has a really good chance at a PSA 10 for sure. But it could get a 9. All right, I'd probably give this a 9, just hoping for a 10. Let's see. Mint 9. This one is, wow, really good condition. Corners are clean, edges are clean. Slightly thicker on the right, top and bottom look good. Vileplume GX, centering looks really good. Wow. Corners look good, edges look good. Man, this is a definite Gem Mint 10 candidate. So, I'd go for a Gem Mint 10 on this one. Let's see. Gem Mint 10. Wow. This one, white marks on each corner. Centering looks good. Left and right, it's a little thicker on the bottom. Silvally GX. Thin on the top, thick on the bottom, left and right look okay. Surface looks clean, edges clean, corners look good. This one, it more like, most likely because of the back condition, would cause it to have a lower grade. If you just look at the front, this is a Gem Mint 10 condition for sure. So based off of the front, it'd be a 10, but if you look at the back, this is probably going to get a 9. So, PSA 9? Yes, it is. Okay, centering a little thicker on the right, a little thicker on the bottom. There's a white mark on the bottom right corner. There's white marks, yeah, slight white marks on each corner. And Naganadel and Guzzlord GX tag team. Centering, left and right look good. It's a little thicker on the bottom. Surface looks clean. Edges look good. Corners look good. This is a slight chance of getting a 10. Most likely going to get a 9. So I'd say a 9. Yep, mint 9. Thicker on the left, thicker on the bottom. Slight white marks on the top and bottom right corner. Edges look clean, surface looks good. Reshiram and Zekrom GX tag team. So thin on the left, thick on the right, thin on the top, a little thick on the bottom. Surface looks good to me. Edges look okay. Corners look good. This is PSA 9. Very slight chance of Gem Mint 10. So I'd go with a 9. Let's see. Mint 9. Alright, next card. Thin on the left, thick on the right. Thick on the bottom, thin on the top. Corners all have little white marks. Surface all looks good. Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX. So thick on the left, thin on the right, thicker on the bottom too. Corners look good, edges look good. It's just off-centering is the only thing I see. And a slight white mark, so there's probably a 9. Also has a chance of getting a 10 for sure, but it's probably gonna get a 9. Mint 9, there it is. Next card. Centering looks good. Top to bottom, maybe a little thicker on the bottom. Corners, one white mark there, one white mark there. The baby Pokemon, Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff GX tag team. Centering looks good left to right, a little thicker on the bottom. Surface looks good, edges look good, corners look good. This is a definite Gem Mint 10 candidate. So it depends on the grader. If they're really harsh, it's gonna get a 9. Alright, I'd give this a 10. Let's see. Mint 9. Ouch. Okay, next card. White marks on the corners. All 4 have a white mark. A little thicker on the right, a little thicker on the bottom. Flygon GX, thicker on the left, thicker on the bottom. Top thin, the right side's thin. Corners look okay, edges look good. So, because of centering, it's going to be a 9 for sure. Right, mint 9. Okay, next card. Thicker on the bottom, left and right, okay. Corners have very slight white marks. Oricorio GX. Centering, left and right look okay. It's thinner on top, thick on the bottom. Surface looks good. Corners look good. There's a good chance of getting a 10 from what I see. Probably gonna get a 9. Let's see. Mint 9. Next card. White mark on top left, top right. Bottom corners, very slight white marks. Centering looks okay, maybe a little thicker on the bottom. So Galio and Lunala GX. Centering left and right look okay. Thinner on the top, thick on the bottom. Like I said before, on the other ones, it's a decent chance of getting a gem mint 10, but probably gonna get a 9. Let's see. Mint 9. Next card. Okay, thicker on the right by a little bit, thicker on top by a little bit. Corners look clean. Wow, edges look clean. Wishy-washy. This card's not valued too much. I've gotten a couple of these already. Thinner on the bottom, thick on top, thin on the right, thick on the left. Surface looks clean, edges look clean, corners look okay. It's a slight white mark on the top right, so this is probably gonna be a 9. Pretty sure it's gonna be a 9, right? Mint 9. Next card. Thick on the left by a little bit, thicker on the bottom by a little bit, slight white marks on the corners. Surface looks clean. Blastoise and Piplup. This one, I really like this one for sure. This art. Thin on the left, thick on the right, thin on the top, thin on the bottom, thicker on the bottom. Surface is clean, edges look clean. Probably gonna get a 9. Yeah. So, mint 9. Right? Yep. Next card. Centering looks good. Maybe a little thicker on the left and the bottom. Corners do have some white marks. Surface looks okay. Edges look okay. Venusaur and Snivy GX. Thin on the left, thicker on the right. Thin on the top, thicker on the bottom. So this is going to be a PSA 9. Right? Mint 9. Next card. So white mark top left corner, top right corner. All 4 corners have white marks. Let's see, a little thicker on the left, a little thicker on the bottom. Volcarona GX. Left and right look good. Top is a little thinner. Bottom's thicker. Surface looks good. Corners look good. Edges look good. This is a gem, not a gem mint 10. This is a PSA 9. Right, there you go. This one, corners look really clean. Centering looks really good. Maybe a little thicker on the bottom. Charizard and Braixen GX. A little thicker on the right. A little thicker on the bottom. Slightly. Gem and 10 Candid for sure. Surface is clean. Edges look clean. I'd give this a 10. What do you guys think? Gem and 10? Gem and 10, yes. Okay. Last card from this order. Let's see. A little thicker on the bottom. Corners have slight white mark on the top right. Slight one bottom left. And little tiny one on the top left. Surface looks clean. Oh, this looks like a little dent right here. Vileplume GX. Thicker on the left by a little bit, thicker on the bottom by a little bit. Surface looks clean. Edges look clean. Corners look clean. Looks like a dent right here at the bottom. If that is a significant dent or damage, that will drop the grade down to, at most, it would only get a 6. If they overlook that, this is probably going to be a 9. So I'd give this a 9. And and a 6 if they actually consider that dent like a huge damage or imperfection on the card. So 9, right? EX5, wow. All right, so they did consider that dent as damage. Okay. Well, there you go. That is it for today's order. Returns. And we got, sorry, still trying to figure out the lighting. So we got Charizard and Breaks and GX as a Gem in 10, and a full art Vileplume GX. All right, thanks guys. If you guys are interested in picking up any of these cards, you can leave a comment below, or email me, or even check out my eBay store. Everything will be in the description below. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.